Okay, so in this part of the CA we'll be looking at deposit insurance. And the question relating to this is set out how the Greeks may be used to understand credit risk faced by the government who offer guarantees to the banking system. Okay, so in this we use the black model, but instead of using the strike price and exercise price, we use assets and deposits. Okay, so we have two banks. We have Bank 1 and Bank 2. Bank 1 has assets of 100 and deposits of 60, whereas Bank 2 has only assets of 65 and deposits of 60. Okay, so we measure delta using the delta put, and then we change the deposits with units of 5 going down this axis here, and we use a data table in order to measure the change on the graph. Okay, so as you can see, the blue line is Bank 1 and the red line is Bank 2. So Bank 1 has a buffer of 40 between its assets and deposits, which is why it takes a bit longer in order for the line to dip down here as compared to Bank number 2, which only has a buffer of 5 between its assets and deposits. So this means that Bank 2 is more sensitive to change of its deposits compared to Bank 1. Okay, so secondly we measure the gamma, which is the change of the delta with respect to the underlying asset. So as you can see, the orange line is Bank 2 and the green line is Bank 1. So these are just measuring the change of the delta up here. So as you can see, the green line, which is Bank 1, doesn't peak as high as the orange line, which is Bank 2, because it is less sensitive to change as compared to Bank number 2. But as we go up here, and let's say the assets of Bank number 2 drops down to 40. Let's say the global financial crisis hits again. So delta 2 is now the red line. Now as you can see, the line has dipped much quicker as its assets has now fallen below its deposits. Now in this case, if this was to actually happen, the government would have to step in and offer a banking guarantee or a deposit guarantee to the banking system. This is done in order to prevent scenarios such as bank runs in an economy, and it will restore some confidence into the banking system in the given country. Now the question goes on to ask us to make reference to asset-based lending, collateral management, the BAL framework, loan-to-value ratios, deposit guarantees, and NAMA type asset distress vehicles. Now, as you can see, if you click this button here, drag this down, all that information is just listed in this button right here, and that can all be easily accessed.